Of course, the web camera that we all have is the camera on our laptop computer, and that's totally sufficient for check-ins with our students because our students can see us on our projector in our classroom, and then our Zoom students can see us as well. But many of us have a document camera like this Ladybug Lumens document camera or other types of document cameras that can be used both as a document camera and also as a webcam. And you might use it as a webcam because it's flexible, has a long cord, and you can do different things with it that we'll look at today. And then if you want to get fancy, these are some of the things that I just have at home that I could use or might use as well. I have this camera that I bought at the beginning of shutdown, and it has a nice long cord, and I could maybe put it somewhere in my room for a different angle if I decide to choose that camera to display on Zoom or on my projector. And then you can also use a phone or an iPad. So if you log into your Zoom meeting on your phone or your iPad and then mute yourself, that camera will be a display. So say, for example, I wanted to walk across the room and show one of the students' artwork or something like that. It's a mobile way to go and use it as kind of a document camera or even a web camera if a student wanted to say something and they're farther away. So those can be used as well, but today we're kind of going to stick with the ones that we have, the basic camera on our laptop and our document camera. One thing that I wanted to point out is that if you still have yet to connect your Ladybug document camera to your laptop, you will find some tech tips in Canvas that will help you with downloading the software that you need. And it also has some quick tutorials for you that may be helpful as you get started. So here we have a document camera. Say, for example, I want to show this book right here. And I still have a Zoom meeting going on right here. And so what I can do then is turn on my document camera. Okay, so now you can see that I have my document camera projecting the book that I would like to read to my class. And it's showing on my main screen because my main screen is what goes to the projector in the classroom. And if this was my classroom, of course, I would move things around so that I would be more upfront with the students. And then this is my Zoom meeting that is still going on with, of course, just me in it. So I'm gonna move my cursor here. And what I'm gonna do for the students at home, I'm going to share my screen. So now my students at home in Zoom can see the book as well as my students. And now, of course, it's projecting on this screen because it popped over there, which I think is fine. So now I can read the book and talk, and my students at home and my students here can see me as well. And I can turn on my picture as well so they can still see my face. Another thing you can do is you can use your document camera as a webcam. So if I want to project my students, I could turn this to the classroom and you can see all the desks. You can see that it is upside down and there is a little trick, but you have to promise not to look at my desktop. If you look right here on your Ladybug, you'll see something that says rotate, and you will hit flip right there, and it has flipped my screen. So now my Ladybug can be used as a webcam, and you can see that it is projecting up here, it is projecting here, so my students can see it, and I can share my screen with my Zoom, and you can see how long this cord is right here. And so I can carry this around as my classroom, and I can let students come up to it, even if they stand and can you see up front, they can come and talk in front of it so that students at home can see. So you can use your webcam, your Ladybug or your document camera as a web camera as well. And it is projecting up front, so you can see that also. And this is how to share screen for that. So you're just going to choose the screen that is projecting it as a webcam. So this is what your students at home are seeing, and you can even present from your webcam. So if you want to move around the room and you want to face your webcam towards you, you can do that. You can put it wherever you want it. So if I want to say do a read aloud for both students who are in person and students who are Zooming in from home, I could do something like this where I'm talking to the camera. I can show my book that I'm reading, but you can also see that, and I'm going to use my camera to show this. My image is on the screen for my students in the classroom. So that would be a really simple way to, if you're looking at the camera, then both your students at home and your students in the classroom can see at the same time, and you can read a story or do something like that. So just another way, there's all sorts of ways, but just another simple way to do that.